Hello, everyone. We are doing $35 universal readings and healings. My name is Thomas Sawyer with thomassawyer.com, and this is...
Hi, Ingrid H. Turner with ingridhturner.com. Thank you, Thomas. Here we go.
More than welcome, and here we go. And I'm just going to put in this. We're going to share out, and we'll be right back. Hello, everyone. We are back. Hello, everyone.
Howdy doody.
We are doing $35 universal readings and healings. Once again, another Tuesday. How you doing, Miss Ingrid?
I'm doing awesome, Mr. Thomas. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Glad
Hanging in there.
Hanging
in there.
Thank you.
So we have Cash App up, guys, and we also have PayPal. I think we should probably start off, Ingrid, and just do kind of just pick a free reading as we get some more people in here. Get things going. And we got everything linked up, guys. We got PayPal and Cash App. If someone would like a reading, please comment. Since we have 7 people watching and people are starting to stream them. I do that a lot faster than normal. Hello, Rosetta and Matt. How are you guys doing? I'm going with a sweet tea today.
I was going to say, what is that? You are drinking my imagination in all kinds of weird places.
Special formula that I hide underneath my desk.
Oh my God.
Got all kinds of stuff in it.
I got hot tea today. So
this is Kroger Decaf Sweet Iced Tea.
Cool.
Okay. Let's see. So would anyone like a reading as we're getting started? We're going to do one free reading. And then a $35 donation as people are coming into the feed. And here we go. Anybody watching? We got 9 people strolling in. Anybody we haven't read for before? Hello, Ada. Hello, Amber. Now, Rosetta. Rosetta's always here. Let's do Rosetta. I like Rosetta. She always watches.
Okay. Let's do Rosetta.
Let's go. Rosetta, I'm sensing there's a lot of... Whew. Yeah, hold on, Rosetta. Give me a second. I center myself on this one. I'm feeling a lot in your heart chakra, dear. Let me pull this out, my God. So a lot in your heart chakra, and there's a lot of energy going on right now. I'm sensing like there's some despair and doubt coming through you. It's just, they're saying whatever you're dealing with right now, it's going to take some time. You're working through it. There's going to be just some, it's like walking up a staircase is what I'm saying. So you're going to be walking up a staircase to a higher way of, you're becoming something more. But right now, you kind of, it feels like you're stuck in, you feel like you're stuck in the middle right now, energetically. It's almost like a mucky pool, but it's like in the middle of the staircase. So if I try to explain this, there's a staircase. In the middle is like water. And in that water, it feels like you're stuck right now. There's a lot of depressive energy and stuff going on. But everything's going to work itself out, my guides are saying. There's also, they're saying, oh, ask for Jesus. I know it's going to irritate some people, but I like Jesus. And ask for Jesus to help you, because he can physically come in and help you move further on your path and move further into what you need to do. There's a whole new environment happening for you. It's right on the horizon. So what I'm seeing is you're almost like out of this pool. But whatever's going on, whether this is family or relationship, I'm hearing, or even something to do with your house. I'm seeing the land as well. I don't know what's going on, and Rosetta, if you're seeing anything, let me know. Hello, Brita. Hello, Curly. So just remember that the angels are with you right now. I'm going to do a bit of energy work on you, dear. So Rosetta, just say, I accept in your head. My guides will tell me when you do. Thank you. And now tap into this heart chakra. Ingrid, you can go ahead while I'm doing this.
Okay. Rosetta, I feel a ton of energy in my head to the point where I'm actually getting a headache. I just feel a lot of pressure in my head, and I feel a lot of tension in my neck and down in my shoulders. And I feel like you've got a lot of weight on you right now, a lot of stress, a lot of pressure, just a lot going on. And I wanted to take really long, slow, deep breaths and really advise you to come into the moment. Whenever you're starting to feel stressed out, to come into the moment. Much of what you're worrying about and concerned about is not going to happen, much of it. And if you come into the moment, it'll just disappear, because it's very much like projecting out into the future, projecting a situation, a future that doesn't exist, and much of it will not come to fruition. So you can really let that worry go, the rigidity that is coming from all of that worry, all of that pressure. The other thing that I'm getting is I feel a lot of pressure in the third eye, a band of pressure in the third eye. You know, you have intuitive gifts and spiritual gifts. I see an image of you like at a kitchen table, and I see you drinking something, and it feels like just really contracted and stressful and very like in your mind and in your head, and your heart, not so much in your body and in the moment. If you can get out of your head and whatever this thing is that you're drinking, I'm unclear whether it's symbolic or literal, but I'm just describing it to you so you can take it as it fits. But you're drinking something. To me, it feels like this drinking something is causing you to shut off your intuitive abilities. Now, for me, when I was drinking alcohol, that shut off my intuitive abilities. That may or may not apply to you in this situation, but that's what's coming to me because of my own experience. But what actions are you taking? What are you putting into your body? What are you doing that is shutting off your intuitive abilities, keeping you stuck, keeping you kind of tight and contracted and very, very much in your head, is what it feels like to me. You're really being asked to get into the moment and let go of those worries. Let me pull some cards for you, and let's clarify this even further. What do we need to know for Rosetta? Mother of Swords, Two of Cups, the High Priestess as your intuitive gifts. Oh, boy, you work too hard. You got a lot of stress. You got a lot on you. You just have a lot of responsibility on you. You do have a really strong mind, incredible power of perception, my darling. And you have a wicked good intuition. And then we have the Three of Swords here, which is that energy I was talking about, like in the head, cutting it off, too much in your mind, in the trenches and the dredges of your mind. And you're working really, 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 really hard. And I feel like this interesting, this relationship card came up because that's something Thomas picked up on, issues in a relationship. Potentially issues in a relationship. But again, I feel like most of the issues that you're dealing with are not, like, time will sort them out, and much of what you fear about the future is not going to come to pass. So the more you can get present and in the moment, the more that will calm down, you will feel better, and your intuitive abilities will open up. And if there's a drinking thing going on, evaluate that. Evaluate what you're putting into your body, because it is having an impact on your intuitive abilities and on your happiness and well-being. I hope that's helpful, darling.
Also, as well as your liver, my guides are saying.
Yes, if it's alcohol.
Well, I think anything could have anything on your liver.
Yeah.
She says I don't drink, but I don't know.
Okay.
They said something about the liver, so I don't know. Maybe it's something you're ingesting. My guides are also saying maybe you should get some more water as well to detoxify.
Maybe that would be it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I very specifically saw you drinking something. I don't,
Yeah.
but I wasn't really clear on about it, so I leave that with you.
Hello, Alex in the house. Yeah, so guys, we are taking $35 donations, readings, and healings. Brenda, if it's linked up in StreamYard. Hello, Devora. It's also linked up in Facebook as well. It's at the bottom. And you click see more. So next up we have, listen, I got too many tabs open, Ingrid. Too many tabs.
Okay, too many tabs.
So I'm trying to get to the PayPal tab. That is on this one. Thank you.
Okay.
First up, we have Mr. Robert Becker in the house, my friend, once again.
Bob. Hello, Bob. All right. You start. I'm going to ground.
You start, and then we're going to flip.
Okay, let me ground then first, Bob.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, Bob, I'm wanting to pull some cards for you right away. Ooh-wee. Oh, damn. Heck yeah. Okay. Ooh, okay, my sweet. Big changes. Big changes are afoot. Now, with big change comes a whole new world and a whole lot of rubble. Okay, there's a lot of rubble. You're doing excellent with your mind, specifically. Through all of these changes, you have the Tower card coming in, right? Boom, life falling apart, falling to pieces. But the Tower card only comes because the tarot card that comes after the Tower card is the Star card, which is your hopes and dreams, what you really want out of this lifetime. In order to get to where you really want to, we have to go through that Tower moment, which destroys all of the structures in our life that is not aligned and conducive to what it is we truly want. You know this. You know you've been going through this. You've been doing amazing with Father of Swords here, which is mental mastery. And you have the Ace of Swords here, which is the very beginning. That is truly understanding what it is you think, what your beliefs are. And you've been really working on that mindset. You've been really doing the work, the inner work. Now, here's the thing. There's mindset work, and then there's the emotional work as well, which is really about allowing yourself to feel. You can't see this as well, but this is the Five of Cups. Really allowing yourself to feel your feelings. You have to sift through some of the rubble and let yourself have it. There's a grieving process that is calling for your attention right now. And because you have done so well in your mental mastery, you're going to be able to move into these feelings, these more difficult experiences, these more difficult feelings, and come through the other side without getting caught in the net of the story. this is a really good time for you to put your somatic renewal work to use, right? To really disconnect from that story in the mind completely, go into the body and allow yourself to move through the grief that is inevitably produced by the loss that we talk about, that is referred to in the Tower card. Now, the loss may be a choice, it may be a decision, but it's still a loss, and you deserve to have the experience, move through it, and then step into the star, which is your hopes and dreams and what it is you really want to experience in your lifetime. That's what's available to you, and that's what I'm seeing you go through right now. So the message for you is to really, okay, you've sorted out your mental stuff around it. Get into your heart, feel your feelings, let yourself have it, and then release it. And then you're going to be free to move into this next phase, into the star phase of your life.
Okay. My turn, Miss Ingrid?
Your turn.
I've never seen this many cards. I just want to show you the cards. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, I'm agreeing with Ingrid. Ace of Cups, the past leading into the present. Number 2, present moment, star. Number 3, celebration. This is what you're avoiding, they're saying. Celebrating the success that you're having right now. There's things that are still, as Ingrid said, that are rocky, but it's celebrating that and seeing what the next step is, because the next card that comes in is unexpected help, which is the 7 of Cups, which is all kinds of new things available. Some good, some bad, but you'll figure it out as you go, my guides are saying. The next right action is tapping into those emotions. As men, we're told so many times not to tap into our emotions, but we have to realize that sometimes that is really the secret, is tapping into what we feel and expressing what we feel and understanding what we need to let go of and what we need to hold on to, but also what we need to say out loud. Yes, Allie, we do have spots. And next up is the World. My reading's not done, but I pulled these amazing cards. They're all fucking major arcana except for one. They're like the strongest cards other than the Wheel of Fortune. Anyways, you have the World. That's the final outcome. It feels like my guides keep calling you, Bob, the Laughing Buddha over again. I don't know why, but I saw your picture and that just kept coming in. And anyways, so you got a lot coming, brother. There's a lot of stuff on the horizon for you. The guys are saying there's a lot of energetic work that's been done on you. A lot of your energy has been shifting. You've cleared out quite a few blockages from other lifetimes. There's some other lifetimes you had that were more poverty-ridden lifetimes, I'm seeing. And we all have different lifetimes. Sometimes they're dark, sometimes they're light, sometimes they're poverty, sometimes this, they're that, whatever. But sometimes we're a dolphin. But the thing is that you've released a lot of this poverty mindset. And that's cleared out of. So when you start working on yourself, everyone in the feed, when you start working on yourself, you release different parts of, like, parts from different lifetimes that you've held on to. So sometimes, one of my guides talking to me, those things can sneak their way into your soul contract because you didn't release them in another life. They're saying this doesn't always happen, but it does happen on occasion. I'm getting yes. So, but you've released a lot of that. So that's good. Soul contract's what you make before you incarnate onto the planet with your soul group or with yourself or whatever it is. And that's completely relevant as death. So you're going to have death to a bunch of ideas. I keep pulling this card, Ingrid, for a lot of people because, and it's happening to me. I feel like I have to tell you this, Bob. So for me, as I've done certain things and seen certain people in my life to better myself, it's like part of me is foundation is crumbling about what I used to believe and even how I'd react to certain things. And I don't really want to charge into battle so much anymore. I still do, but not all the time like I used to. That makes sense. And yeah, saying keep the faith, my guide's saying. See, mentally, Ingrid, you said something about his emotions, right? Or his mental mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So emotions are the next step, they're saying. And that's going to be balanced out like this, the high priestess. But it's about a balancing act. It's also dipping a bit more into your feminine, which you're already doing. But as males, we have to dip a little bit more into that. Females sometimes have to dip more into masculine, depending on how we're wired individually. That's a different topic. But let me do some energy work for you. And guys, we still have donations open. It's $35 donation, readings and healings. For those who are commenting or would like a reading and energy work. So say I accept, Bob, and now Reiki symbols. And tap me into the codes of the Andromedans. Tell you, Ingrid, these visuals tripping me out. Last night I had dragons coming out of my hand. Now it looks like I have a bunch of alien hands coming out of my hand.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I feel it, USA. USA and Manchester are going at it over there on the comments. And now. Okay. Whew. There we go. We're back. We're back. Thank you, Bob. Get some water, man, and ground yourself. Boom. Ground.
Thank you, Bob.
Okay. Next up, let's see what we got going on here. Refresh. Refresh. Guys, we still have openings available, $35 readings and healings. Allie, I don't know if you donated through Cash App or PayPal, but let me know. Because I got to look. Got to monitor all this stuff. Next up, we have Diana Jarvis.
Hey, Diana.
I can start.
Okay.
I feel it. It's a roller coaster ride filled with lessons. I'm listening and taking notes, loving the ride. That is the attitude to have, Bob. There it is. There's a choice you've got to make, Diana. Number 2. That's this. There's a choice you have to make. Number 2. It's relationship based, but you got to take some time out. You got to take some time out right now. This is the most important card I'm going to pull, they're saying. You have to take this as the present moment, as the hermit. Look at the guy. He's looking at the situation from above. He's seeing what's working and what's not working for him, as you need to be. He's holding that light and he's like, this isn't working and this is working, and I would like my life to go this way. So if I decided to do this instead of this, what might happen? What's up, Diana? I'll put you on the comment. Okay. I'm going to get into your aura. Give me a second. But what you're avoiding is tapping into your emotions, the Queen of Wands, and tapping into your pure potential as well, they're saying. That's important. Unexpected help, get to work. These two go together. My guys are really fucking fast. Okay, these two go together. So getting to work and taking the time to see what works. This is unexpected help, and this is also your present moment. So look at that. That's work, but that's also taking the time to figure out what you need to work on. My guides are saying, have you had enough of this? Oh, God, you guys are being brutal. Okay, have you had enough of this pain? Because I know I had in my life. I'd had enough of this pain. I was like, I'm just going to do what I have to do. Someone's got to shove 85 needles in me. That's fine. Okay, so moving on. It's literally what happens like twice a week. Anyways, but the point is that this is celebration. This is the next right action. It's celebration. You do this, you change everything. And there's going to be some setbacks here and there, but you're going to get through all that. It's not a bad reading. There's another card too. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. So there's money involved. And it's abundance on all levels, they're saying.
All right.
But also, let me go a bit deeper in here. So her auric field. What's going on in her auric field, guys? So Diana, I'm looking at your auric field. And there's like some holes in it. I don't know if it's related to substances. Whatever. I'm not judging nothing. But the point is that it's something, you're getting holes in your auric field on occasion. So we're going to patch that up for you. I'm channeling. So open in. Move into the auric field and patch. Metatron, step in. Michael, Sandalphon, Sophia, and leave. Morrigan, thank you. And clear cords, thank you. You're going to feel this, Miss Jarvis. Recalibrate light. You have a dragon around you, Diana. So I don't know if you work with dragons. I'm not sure. This may be way out there for you, but you work with dragons too. And I'm seeing this baby dragon. It's from another lifetime, but he's saying that he wants me to interpret for him. He's like talking in squeaky dragon talk. It's strange. I'm not used to that. Okay, so, but he's saying he's like a baby. He wants you to help him. My stomach is burning. Okay. He wants you to help him. He's there to help you, but he wants you to help him. He's acting like he's a child, because he is. He's a baby dragon, but he's acting like a child. He says he's going to grow up and get bigger, and as he gets bigger, he's going to be able to help you more. There's some kind of like, you help him, he helps you, so you're helping raise him. Even if you don't see him, they're saying you probably feel him like around your feet right now, they're saying. So if you look at your right foot, you may feel that energy right there. I don't know, Diana. I'm just channeling. Your stomach's burning. Yeah, so ice. That's your and ground. Thank you. Whew. It's all you, Miss Ingrid.
So, Diana, as soon as Thomas started reading, I heard Michael Jackson singing Dirty Diana in my head. And immediately what I got from that was shame. You have to spend some time addressing the shame that you're carrying. You have to let it go in order to move forward. That's the solo work you have to do, the outside of the relationship work you have to do. You're carrying a lot of shame. There's dirtiness and shame that I'm picking up that you're feeling inside of yourself, that you're carrying in yourself. You have to become aware of that. That's your old school nickname. That's great. So you have to become aware of that shame that you're carrying, of the bad feeling, the self-hatred, the self-loathing. Dig deep and shed a light to that, because that's got to go, is what Spirit is saying. That has got to go. I pulled some cards for you while Thomas was talking as well. The first one I pulled was the Three of Swords. I'm getting that this shame that I'm picking up on is coming from some really difficult past experiences. And you've carried that around with you. You've created stories of inadequacy and like it's your fault around those experiences. Here's what I want to tell you about shame. Shame is not a real emotion. Shame is not an emotion that generates from inside of us. Shame is a chemical reaction that occurs when our authentic experience clashes with perceived outside expectations. So when you have to look it dead on, square in the eyes, it can't stand the light of day. Shame stays alive because we are afraid to look at it, because shame tells the story that we are bad people, as opposed to, ooh, that's an experience I didn't love, or, ooh, that's an experience I probably won't do again, because that didn't have the results that I wanted to have, right? Shaming the person versus accountability for the behavior. So that's what I'm getting for you to address, for you to look at, for you to dredge up and understand what's going on in there. Because when you do, you're going to hit a new beginning in your life, which is going to result in a tremendous amount of healing. Maybe healing you weren't even aware that you needed. But that healing, walking through that healing, is going to manifest the life of your dreams, a life of abundance and creativity and self-love and compassion for yourself and for others. And it's all about moving through the ickiness that you're carrying, which is just a story. And you just have to have the courage to look it dead in the eye and make the decision to let it go, to drop it. You're carrying a lot of other people's crap about you. Really, it's about them that was projected onto you, is what I'm getting. So that's my read for you, darling. I hope that's helpful.
Guys, we still have openings available. It's $35 donations, readings, and healings. It is linked in PayPal and Cash App. So I'm just going to check around a little bit. Okay. We still have some openings here. So I don't know. What would you like to do, Miss Ingrid? What's going on? What are you thinking?
We could do a collective reading.
Yeah, okay. I'm done.
You down?
I'm down. Yeah.
Down. Let's do it.
More than welcome, Diana. Well, it looks like the collective's in turmoil.
I think it's going to be kind of quite a week ahead.
With a ruler. Okay. They're avoiding is their emotions, their abundance, cutting out their mental strife, moving into the role of the emperor and ruling themselves. Dear God, they're getting faster. Okay. Last. Okay. Last promise. Okay, number one. So I have the 7 of Wands. To me, this just looks like all kinds of shit's going crazy. And that's just what it means to me. When I see the 7s of Wands, that's what it means to me. But number 2 is that the current moment for the collective is the Hierophant. But I'm getting it's more about being ruled over by other people. People are getting tired of being ruled over by other people. And that's what's important right now, is that everyone needs to realize that they have their own voice in things. And I think people feel like their voice has been taken away. Individuality used to be such a construct that everyone followed, or a lot of people at least followed, but now it seems like everyone's trying to be like everyone else. If that makes sense, according to social media, at least in the way I see things, for popularity. But that's just what I see. Everyone's doing the same trends and the same things. You get what I'm saying? So, Onyx, or what people aren't looking at, is the Queen of Cups. So everything's there if they really want it.
Yeah.
They really want it. But unexpected help is the Queen of Swords. I mean, this shit's getting intense. So the Queen of Swords says you got to cut out what you're thinking. Like, take some time to reset your energy and move into more of what you want to do. You got to move into that energy. The next right action, dear God, okay, the Emperor. So that means you got to realize that, oh God, see, I got to say that you're being lied to. I don't know who's talking, but he's riled up. Feels like a ghost and a guide at the same time too. Okay. And then, normally I never say that. I don't know who's talking. So last one, the probable future is the King of Swords. And funny how I was flicking everyone off when I did that. Into the card. Does this guy look like he takes crap from anyone? People? Does he look like he takes crap from anybody? He's like, no, I'm cutting off your head. This shit don't work no more. That's my reading.
Okay, I like it. I like it. Okay. My reading does not have a dissimilar energy. The first one I pulled was the Hanged Man. So where the Hierophant is spirituality that you pulled, but was sort of an overlord quality, the Hanged Man is about stasis, but it's a productive stasis. It's about hanging out and looking at things from a new perspective, gaining new perspective, gaining new wisdom by being still and upside down, right? This card in the Rider-Waite deck is based on the Norse myth about the god Odin hanging from the tree of life upside down, sacrificing his right eye so that he could learn the wisdom of the runes, right? Which is what everything in Norse creation was based off of. So that's what the Hanged Man is about. It's about discipline. It's about spiritual discipline and patience and stasis. And while we're in stasis, we are, similar to what Tom said, we're understanding where we're trapped. We're starting to see where we as a collective, as individuals, have been trapped in, what conditioning, culture, cultural norms, traditions, lies, all the things that are trapping us. And guess what? We're getting ready to walk the hell away. And what I like here is we've got 2 8s. Okay, whenever multiple numbers come up in a tarot card reading, it adds a new flavor to the reading. 8s are about power and empowerment. They're about abundance. They're the CEO card. They're the boss card. It's the boss number, right? It's about stepping fully into your power. And what I love about this is we have the Mother of Wands here, which is the empowered feminine. This is the divine feminine energy showing up like Kali when needed, showing up powerfully and potently, walking into a room and everybody's head turns because they feel this woman's powerful energy. And all of this, this really uncomfortable limbo place, this seeing where we're trapped, where we're being, force fed what is not serving us, and having the courage to walk away, bringing us to our power, our personal empowerment, really grabbing hold of and exalting this feminine Kali energy is going to lead us into the golden age. We all talk about the new earth. We talk about things are getting great. This is the new earth, and that's what the sun is representing. And every other card here is talking about the journey to that new earth. But we've already got a solid foundation. We've already got a solid foundation for building into this incredible new world. But the work we have to do is gain the wisdom by being patient, understand where we're stuck, where we're keeping ourselves stuck, and where we're being held hostage by others, and how we have a choice in that. We participate in being held hostage. Nobody forces it. We participate in it. Having the courage to walk away. These are the 2 big energies that I'm feeling most concretely right now, that we're really in right now. Being stuck, cultivating the courage to walk away from that stuckness so that we can step into our power. This is where I feel like we're all at, and we're all moving through right now. That's my collective read.
Okay. Well, we don't have any more donations.
Okay.
Don't know what should we do, what do you think?
Well, I think if we don't have donations, we can go ahead and wrap it up, and we will be back next week. Ready to go.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. We love you so much. We're here for it.
Okay. We will talk soon. Thank you, everyone, for being here.
Goodbye, all. Thank you.